So I'll just come in here. Not using the hammer, guys. I'm using this mallet here. I just want to hit them back. All right, now the sunroof, I'm gonna need for it to push back so I can get this other stuff in here. All right. All right, guys, so now this piece will come in. It's gonna sit there. All right, just want to make sure there was no slot in here, but no, that just sits in there. So then you take your screws. I'm gonna take a screw and put one on each side for now, just to hold this in place. All right. Then I'm dropping things. All right, so this got a slot here that falls down in there. And that's gonna hold that track in place there, guys. So all right, so these larger ones are gonna go in here. All right. So it's three screws for that. Guys, so I was wrong. These smaller screws, all these same size screws go in here. So it's the smaller screws, guys. So I'm gonna just take them, tighten them down. It's gonna hold that track in place, guys. All right. Same thing for this other side. Put it off in there. Get my screws ready. Screw hole there for it. But that's oblong, so whoever messed with this roof before, they must, or this must have tore out. It could be a factory defect. It's, when it comes to this, guys, you just can never tell. So anyway, this is gonna come here. It's gotta stay in this track. And then that one's gotta stay in that track there. Alright guys, so I greased this up. Alright, so I want those tracks to stay in there. Then this piece here, guys, that motor for the top screws into here. So I just want to put this down in place. Just kind of center it the best I can. I'll put the motor on there before I tighten tighten everything down. But then guys, then this piece is gonna come on here like so. So now he had put that what is it called? He had put that that caulking around here, because I think he had a leak and he probably thought it was coming from his sunroof. And it might have, but you have to, I don't think that water, so much water is going to come in here and come up over here. So I don't believe his leak was coming from this area. That seal was cracked. It could have been coming through here. But that seal should be, well, where the sunroof in, around this area. So I don't think, and I believe when this is up, I believe any water to come in off that seal is going to run down into here, and that's what those channels are for. So I think his whatchamacallit was leaking, guys. His his windshield was leaking. So that's probably why he tore this apart, or had somebody tear it apart, and they should have figured out that the windshield was leaking. Now I haven't had the windshield resealed. I started to, but I didn't do it, guys. So with that, if I'm ever caught out on a rain day and that sunroof is leaked, if I'm getting a leak, then I'm gonna just take it to my guy Ken and let him reseal that window for me, guys. But until then, I'm gonna just leave it alone. So I'm not gonna reseal this area, is what I'm saying. So I'm just coming in here now. Just putting these in. I'm not gonna actually tighten all of these down yet, guys. I'm gonna just put them in here. And snug them. Because I want to see when I get that motor on here what's going on. Then I come back in and tighten everything else down. So I think I'm missing one of the bolts here. It could be up under here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. And I believe these go here, because this is a little bigger. So this one is going to come out of here. And this is gonna go here. Like I say, I'm just snugging. Well, honestly, I think everything up under there is tight. I don't think it's a screw up under here. So yeah, I'm gonna just snug this down. All right, so there go one big one. I think I'm missing one of these big ones here, guys, but let me look around, see where it is. Oh, there it is right there. Put it in the wrong spot. That looks like a big one there. Let me make sure. There it is. That's the other big one. Gotta pay attention, guys. I gotta pay attention. All right, so all of that is greased up. Come in and put these last couple of screws in place. And then I got to get this motor on here. So once I make sure this is sliding up, well, this has got to be closed. But I want to roll this thing back and forth once I get the motor on here. So this is snug enough for now. So I think I'm going to tighten these all the way down. These four on each, two on each side. I don't want to strip them out. All right, now let's see if this will close. All right, so it popped up in place there. So it's closed, guys. All right, now let me get the motor. I'm gonna clean the motor up and come in and close this motor up and come in here and finish this up, guys. All right. All right, guys, so I had to finesse to get this on here. I twisted, you know. And the good thing about it is that the 77 Regal came with this tool that opens the top. It's a little sloppy. Let me see if I got a different Allen wrench, but I think I checked before. I couldn't find nothing the right size. But you know, you need this if the motor go out. You know, this is good to have where you can just manually work this sunroof. So all right, guys, so I found the Allen wrench that fits in here. So this is a big long one. I'm gonna cut part of this off. I'm not gonna do it today, but I want to cut part of this off and make my own tool that have like a T-handle that I can keep in the car instead of this, guys. I'm going to keep this in the car, you know, just because of it's the original tool. But I'm going to have something with a T that I can just screw this with, guys. I'll weld me something up and just have it in the trunk. All right, guys. So I got that sunroof all assembled. Now I had a few scratches on here. Have so much clear, guys, that I was able to take that deepest scratch. You could kind of feel it with your fingernail, but I was able to take that all the way down and totally get rid of that scratch. This is a flat surface, 4.5 coats of clear on here, more than enough clear for when I got that scratch in there for me to get that scratch out of there without busting through. Still probably got like, at least 2.5, 3 coats of clear in the area where I had to get that scratch out at. 4 coats of clear everywhere else. You know, already wet sand and buffed this out, but when you make mistakes and not thinking or rushing or whatever was going on, I got that scratch in there because I didn't made sure I had the towel up under there. Maybe it could have been something on the towel too that scratched it. Never can tell. But anyway, I got that sanded. I'm ready to buff it out. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna put a piece of paper or something, tape over these tracks, but I think I'm gonna just tape around here so when I buff, I don't get all of that powder and dust in my tracks, guys. I don't want no dust or anything in those tracks. Coming back in, this seal is gonna go on here first. So it's just got slot that it sits down in there on. Nothing major. Just wanna push it down on there. Line up the hole. Then you got a screw that's gonna go in here. So let me come put the screws in here. All right, then I'm gonna come in and get these screws started, guys, for this top seal. So I just want to get them started for now. And then I come in and tighten them all down.